everybody, and welcome back to Soul Standing. My name is Beth, and today my unicorn friend and I are here to give you a quick double review on some middle grade books. These are both about seventh grade girls, thus the unicorn. So let's just get right into what I thought about them. Steph Soto, Taco Queen, a novel by Jennifer Torres, is 166 pages long, and we are following the life of Steph Soto, or Estefania Soto. Her family owns a taco truck, which she loved when she was younger, but now she feels like it kind of has labeled her and pushed her away from being able to be popular. And they're just a lot of reasons why she is not happy with the taco truck and with her life in general. Her parents are immigrants who are very overprotective of her. So while she was born in the States and doesn't understand why they would be so overbearing and so overprotective of her, they have a lot of issues with allowing her the freedom she feels like a seventh grade girl should be allowed to have. And throughout the entire book, this struggle between kind of the taco truck and her parents and freedom and trying to figure out who she is and what she's doing, what she enjoys, with them being overbearing to her, kind of evolves, and you find her finding herself a little bit more. And one of the things I loved about this book is that it discusses the need for her parents to be overprotective instead of just going, they're overprotective and they must hate me. It actually kind of gives you not really the deep reasons behind it, but it gives you a sense that they love her and they trust her. They're just not ready to let her go, as opposed to, we don't trust you, you've done bad things. Like, obviously she hasn't done anything wrong. They're just trying to reconcile what they've gone through with what she's gone through, etc. um, this also talks a lot about art, and it talks about her and her two best friends who are very different from one another, in what they enjoy, what they like to do, even in school, and I really, really liked that. However, I did wind up giving this about a 3.5 stars, so I would definitely recommend it to seventh grade girls, but I was looking for something that was going to be kind of more blanketed for both boys and girls, and this is definitely a book for girls. While some boys might enjoy it, it is more geared toward sixth, seventh, eighth grade girls. I did enjoy it though, and I highly recommend it. The other book that I finished yesterday was Invisible Emmy by Terry Libenson. I picked this one up because it said on the back, Crushes, Humiliation, Drama, Middle School. And this book is set up in that kind of graphic novel style that became popular because of um, the Wimpy Kid and the Dork Diaries and Big Nate and all of that. And I really enjoyed it. It was a very quick read. I did wind up bumping down the star rating for this. Originally, it would have been a 4 star, but the last chapter or two, there was a little bit of a twist that I just did not like. I didn't see it coming, and I didn't like how it made me feel about the characters. And it made me go from thinking that I would love to have a copy of this on the bookshelf in my classroom, that I would hand it to every one of my seventh and eighth grade girls to read, to thinking that I'm going to have to really think about which ones are kind of mentally and emotionally mature enough to deal with it. Not because anything bad happened, because nothing bad happened. In fact, something good happened. However, the way it was described was definitely something that threw me for a loop. And as a 32-year-old woman, being thrown for a loop like that made me go, maybe my 14, 13-year olds are not going to be able to handle it quite as well as they should, because some of them are not quite where they ought to be emotionally. I don't know if that makes sense. Um, but I did enjoy this book. I enjoyed the way that it was illustrated. I enjoyed that there was these completely paneled out graphic sections in between the different chapters. Um, and I liked the storyline. We follow Emmy throughout a day in school, and she is just kind of a very quiet girl, and she loves to draw, and then something happens, and she winds up having to deal with some things. And I really did enjoy the book. I gave it a 3 stars. I would highly recommend that you read it as a parent or older sibling or teacher or friend of younger students, that you read it and then decide if your middle grader could handle that. Because I've got a couple that I know could not, and several that I'm definitely going to be recommending this to. So, those were the 2 books that Unicorn and I wanted to share with you today: Steph Soto, Taco Queen by Jennifer Torres, and Invisible Emmy by Terry Livenson. These are both definitely meant for the girls in your life. I don't think very many boys are going to enjoy them as much as they need to be enjoyed, but definitely the middle grade girls in your life should have a chance to pick these up. We'll talk to you guys again soon. If you have read these books or want to read these books or know of books that are similar to these I might want to read, please leave me the comments down below. And until next time, like, comment, subscribe, read something good, and write something even better. Bye. Oh, yeah, the stop button means nothing now, apparently. Let's try that again. Bye.